Is it just me, or do we as a free people not really have a choice in the way our country is run? I mean, we elect these people, yes, but that's because they spend months trying to get us to vote for them, as they lie to us, saying they will do things for us, and then once they get elected, they say, screw people, screw them. I'm just going to do whatever the rest of my party does. I mean, never mind free thought, or the thought to ask the American people if they want to sacrifice $700 billion for failing companies. They assume they are speaking on behalf of the people when what they're doing is speaking on behalf of their party. Okay? But hey, it's no big deal to them because it's our money that's paying for these stupid companies and pointless wars and countries that had nothing to do with us before we bombed the shit out of them. I like to call that taxation with fake representation because they claim to represent the people when they don't. We need to stop categorizing ourselves and just be what we are, free people. Republicans and Democrats is made up terminology. If we could get beyond those two words and just say, well, I think this and I think this, hey, we have a disagreement. We come to a compromise and we find ourselves a solution, don't we? But apparently that stuff like that is just too simple for those advanced minds in Congress, because they had to pass a law or not pass it. I don't know what they've done because I don't watch much more of the news than I can handle before my brain pops. That's something to do with some hate crime legislation that they're trying to get passed that says that you can't say bad things about minorities, whether it be religion, color, creed, or religion and creed are the same thing. But religion, color, sexual orientation, these things. You can't say these things because it could you know, incite a riot of some sort or a fight. When all I can say to that is, well, freaking duh. Okay, people say stupid shit. The government does it at least 2 or 3 times a day, and the media does it 10 to 12 times a day. And come on, you can't you can't put a law against stupidity. It's the it's stupid. There you go. Um, Arlen Specter switching sides from Republican to Democrat, and I just don't know what this really means, because if he's the same person who's been a Republican for 30 some odd years, or well, he's been in the Republican side of the thing for some 30 years, I guess. And then he switches now basically because, and this is what I'm pretty sure he said this, he didn't think he had a chance of winning his next Republican primary. So he becomes a Democrat? Now, does that mean that his views have changed to being a Democrat? Or does it mean that the Republican Party has changed their views away from what they were when he first became a Republican? I don't know. But to me, it would seem, if he was a free thinker, that it wouldn't really friggin' matter which party he was in. He would still vote the same way on anything. Just saying. But instead, he's going to switch parties, and immediately Congress becomes filibuster proof, which means that the Republicans won't be able to waste time talking about pointless shit so that they can get votes done on legislation and they can actually get stuff done. I think. Or maybe that's gerrymandering. I don't know. There's a lot of fucked up words in the government terminology books, okay? But, anyways, um, we also have ourselves a Supreme Court Justice, Mr. Souter, who is retiring, and it would appear that I am not as smart as I used to be, because I thought that I knew of all the people that were on the Supreme Court, and I'd never heard of Mr. Souter before in my life. I mean, I don't know anything about him, never heard anything about him. And when I see what they say about in the news, that he was a quiet man who kept to himself. Hey, seems pretty freaky to me. But perhaps that means he was a free thinker. And he didn't, you know, conform to either ideology of Republican or Democrat. Who knows? All I know, or hope, Barack Obama. And I hope Barack Obama picks another free thinker. I hope he picks a free thinker for the position in the Supreme Court. And I hope this is a very, very wise choice, because whoever he picks is going to get it. Because Congress is now all majority Democrat, which means they're going to follow their head ram. I'll call him that, the head ram over the sheeple. That is Congress. Um, don't get this twisted, because I like Barack Obama. All right, I voted for the guy, but they will do whatever he says. The Democrats will. Nobody will argue, and that's not what he wants. I don't think. That's why he got a whole bunch of people in his Congress that were his rivals and such, even though they are Democrats. A lot. Some of them Republicans, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I don't watch a lot of news, because I tend to get angry and or fall asleep. But I hope he picks a free thinker, because the Supreme Court is a big deal. I just hope we get a guy in there who practices common sense as well as intelligence. Alright. That's what I got for now, people. I hope that you guys have some comments and, agree with me that our government is pretty stupid right now. And that, hey, maybe, just maybe, we should reform our government. No, I'm just kidding. Do something about it. I don't know what. I'm not a idea person. I'm just an idealistic person. There's a difference. Okay? I think we should get a plan. I don't have the plan. Yeah.